Lightly. There you go. This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined with a Romford Bull, Johnny Fisher. We're here, main event. Good to see you, mate. How are you?
Really good to see you. Last time I saw you, you was pushing in front of a queue somewhere. You was in Nando's and that old lady was at the front of the queue. You just said, no, I'm in a rush, I've got to go to a matchroom event, and you pushed in front. Why did you do that?
I actually, it's just there's places to be, man. We've got things to do. Do you know what I mean? Especially when the Romford Bull's in town.
You could have just gone, excuse me. You could have gone like, sorry, but you just went, excuse me, get out of my way.
That's when I want something, I'll go and get it, mate. But yeah, well, and that's what you all. There is a man in front of you on Saturday night, Alen Babic. The launch of the press conference, well, not the launch, but the press conference today. Firing all cylinders, ready for Saturday night.
Firing all cylinders, he definitely was. Quite tame for Babic. I thought expected a bit more, maybe a table flip, or we had a bit of water banging, but yeah, it was good. Good work.
I was going to say that, like, what did you make of Babic at the press conference there? Because I think, he was saying a lot, swearing a lot, and had a lot to say about yourself. Caught you by surprise a little bit?
Not by surprise, because I know what to expect from Babic. That's how he gets himself up for his fights. I don't need to do that. He ain't going to intimidate me. At the end of the day, the reality is he's going to come and throw hammer and tong at me, and I've expected that from the beginning, so it doesn't change anything.
In a fight like this, where it is a big step up for yourself, the common narrative with the opponent is always, it's too soon, it's too early for them. What do you like? How do you know that you're ready for Saturday night?
What am I going to do? Carry on fighting people that people don't know, and if whoever I fight, there's going to be think, oh, it's too soon. He's beyond this level. And I don't think this level is. I've got to be beating people like Alen Babic if I want to do anything any good. It's not as if he's a world beater. He got knocked out the last time he fought before Steve Robinson. The fight with Steve Robinson was a bit of a farce, if you ask me. But he does bring the heat. He'll be on my chest. He'll be intense. And my job is to pick them shots off as he comes in and give him some back and push him back.
Is there some excitement for yourself though, because in the professional ranks you haven't really boxed anyone with the pedigree that Babic has, or with the name that Babic has? So is there some excitement because it is a little bit of a step of unknown?
He's well known. That's the thing in the British market. He's well known. If this guy wasn't well known, people probably wouldn't take too much notice. But he's got a bit of a personality. He's a big, intense fighter in terms of the way he fights. Relatively big puncher. But I'm bigger, I'm better, I'm faster, I'm stronger, and that's what he's going to see.
It's a typical question, but when it comes to a camp like this, when there is a lot of eyes on you, is the preparation different? Because the pressure is different?
It's no difference. There's no difference in the fight either. It's still a fight, whether it's in a car park or it's on a big stage in Wembley Stadium. It don't matter. I've got to fight Alen Babic and I've got to beat him. That's all we've got to do.
And when it comes to yourself now, as Eddie said there in my interview with him, he said, Johnny Fisher isn't just a ticket seller. And I think at the start of your career, people will always say, the first thing that they think of when they talk about Johnny Fisher would be, he sells a lot of tickets. Do you think now that you've changed that narrative and people are thinking, not only does this guy sell tickets, he can fucking fight?
Well, I can fight. I know that myself. I don't have to prove that to anyone. I know myself I can fight. And being a ticket seller is a great added bonus to that, and I'm very grateful for that.
And when it comes to Babic, he always brings the heat. And do you feel like there is excitement as we're talking about there? Because when you got two fighters who bring the heat, it can start a big fire.
Yeah, you can. It's gonna be a big fight. He's gonna come on my chest. I'm not gonna take a backward step. And if I do take a backward step, it's because I'm trying to set a big shot up. So it's gonna be fireworks.
Final one from myself. When you imagine it on Saturday night, as you would have throughout these whole 12 weeks, how does it end?
Victory at all costs, wherever that comes. 10 rounds, points decision, first round knockout in the first 20 seconds. I'm going to win.
Johnny, thank you for your time, mate. Appreciate it. Top man, thank you. Cheers.